Yo, welcome back to Gip Town, where it's always going down. Like, subscribe, spread the word around. It's been a busy week, you hear me? Before I get into this whole weekly recap, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to all y'all out there, man, all my members, you hear me? My last video got me over 1K subscribers, and I'm going to say up until then, I wasn't never really taking this serious, but thanks to y'all, you feel me? I mean, you call my phone, I'm answering, you heard me? So now I'm finna try to really lock in on this shit, go a little harder, you feel me? Work a little smarter, you dig what I'm saying? So once again, man, thank you. Appreciate all y'all. Now let's get into this weekend review, you hear me? First things first, I feel like being that I went over 1K with the whole Get Money Lil Ronnie video, RIP to him and his daughter Armani, you know what I mean? Condolences to his family. I'm gonna go ahead and play this little clip. Once again, salute to Shamon. You get what I'm saying? His old lady, his common law wife. You get what I'm saying? I said she was a real one. Ronnie and his baby girl got buried in the same casket together. That's hard, dog. You feel me? I'm pretty sure the GOAT, my GOAT anyway, Kobe and Gigi, RIP, condolences to their family, wasn't able to be buried like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all, same casket. He laying down, she's laying on his chest. Sorry, I can't show y'all. The internet is undefeated.
What I'm doing with this?
Recording.
Nobody in the background. She is laying on his chest and he's holding her.
That's some deep shit. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking beautiful. You know what I mean? In a sense, magical in the midst of a tragic situation. You know what I'm saying? He laying down, she laying on his chest, and he holding her. Come on, man. I mean, God forbid a situation like this ever to happen. I would just have to say, if that's the way to go out, be in a situation, that'd be the best way to go, man. Salute to Shamon. That funeral was Thursday. RIP to Get Money, Lil Ronnie. His baby girl Armani. Condolences to his family. You heard me? Boom. Another loss we just took over the last week. George Foreman, the great two-time heavyweight boxing champion of the world at 76. According to his family, he passed away peacefully. You know what I mean? We just suffered a big loss with him. And I'm going to say this. George Foreman and me personally, somebody even as a kid I looked up. Now, I would say, you ain't black if you ain't grew up without no George Foreman grill. Let's just put that out there. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I'm always say, I ain't old enough to say I ever watched George Foreman fight. Something cool that I found out about George Foreman that always had me fucked up and had me wanting to do it was all his sons is named after him. They all named George. On everything I love. From the time I heard that, I was like, no, I'm finna do the same shit. You hear me? Unfortunately, I got 3 sons, and of the 3, one I ain't get to pick his name. I wasn't involved in that. But nonetheless, my first and my last, they both got my first and last name. Now, the only reason I didn't make my baby boy another junior, I felt like I didn't want to rob my junior the opportunity if and when he have a little boy for him to have a little trade, if he wanted to name it after him. You know what I'm saying? So I went against my own judgment, thinking about my son. I said, man, I don't want to do it like that. I don't want to rob him of the opportunity. But nonetheless, man, I got that from George Foreman. This nigga George Foreman was a cool dude. All his sons named George Foreman. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I thought that was cool. Like I said, 2 of my 3 sons got my first and last name. You know what I mean? Just on some little background. But nonetheless, RP George Foreman, man, big loss. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know George Foreman was from Houston, but I heard that. Other Houston news, as we all may know, Houston rapper Sauce Walka, the Sauce father. You get what I'm saying? He got shot over the weekend. Crazy shit. You get what I'm saying? He got shot and his artist SaysoP got killed. RP SaysoP. They was in Memphis doing a show. Now the crazy part about this, from what I heard, is SaysoP apparently ran off on somebody for $200K. But that ain't where the shit gets thicker at. You know what I'm saying? The crazy part is, from allegedly, from multiple sources in management, a couple people done picked up on it, allegedly in the midst of the hit, they went and hollered at dude. They stood over Sauce Walka, finna do him like, oh, nah, this ain't for you. You get what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to do with this. They let Sauce Walka live. But they got Buddy up out of there, man. And I just want to say, Sauce, you blessed. You get what I'm saying? That's all praises to the Most High. Them God hands over you, my boy. You get what I'm saying? Them people with some real, they got their man. And the shit is crazy because in a sense, it's like, damn, the nigga SaysoP, RIP to him, condolences to his family and his loved ones. Bro, that's reckless, man. You know what I'm saying? He done put this man's life in danger the whole time. He popping it about all this money and you know what I'm saying? We outside, we got the money, we having racks everywhere, we this and that, this and that. But you know you done ran off. You know you owe some money. $200K, that ain't no light fee. You get what I'm saying? So Leslie, that's what it was all about. And at the grace of God, them killers, they just stuck to getting they man. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, from multiple sources and management, they said they walked right over Sauce Walka, saw who it was, and like, nah, this ain't for you. Kept it pushing, so. Hey, man, by the grace of God, Sauce Walka still with us. 2 big, stupid holes in his leg. He up, he moving around, he in good faith. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. So we didn't lose Sauce Walka. That would have been more tragic news. You know what I'm saying? But RIP to SaysoP. You know what I mean? Memphis rapper, gone, took up out of here. Condolences. More news out of Texas, man. Texas got the shit going on. You hear me? Yella Beezy got locked up for the murder of Mo3. Now, this is my thing, and I'm going to try to be as unbiased as I can, but I was a big Mo3 fan. To this day, I remember where I was when I found out the news Mo3 got killed, and the video was circulating all on the highway with him. They was doing the CPR on him on the side of the highway and shit, and I couldn't believe that shit, man. I was at University Mall. I was copping some slides from my homeboy. His girl was selling Tampa Bay slides, so I went and copped a few of them things, just showing love to my people doing local entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? Boom, in the parking lot, copping them slides. I'm upset about this shit. You know what I'm saying? On the strength of, you know, I'm gonna go out there and say, yeah, he did that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you why. After 5 years, Mo3 been dead going on 5 years. It happened in 2020. Ain't no way in hell, dude just come out of, the feds just come out of nowhere with an indictment for Yella Beezy on the murder of Mo3. And they talking about, oh, he hired Keywan and he was promised to pay him this and that. You know what happened with Keywan? Keywan tell him. Yella Beezy was around here. He ain't wanna. This what pissed me off about the shit the most, because if he would have just boxed Roy Lee, none of this shit would have happened. We'll still have Roy Lee. We'll still have Mo3. You get what I'm saying? The dude Bubble. Guess Bubble would have still been around. You know what I mean? Can't really speak too much on that, but I'm pretty sure that was a back and forth of that situation. You know what I mean? Yella Beezy wouldn't be locked up right now. All these people got kids involved. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit being lost behind this shit. All behind niggas just ain't want to take a fade. What kind of shit is that? You feel me? On some, and Roy Lee was talking about this a boxing match. Not even no real deal. Let's get out here and grid. Just box. You know what I mean? So, nonetheless, Yella Beezy did that, and I'm going to say he was sloppy. That man done sat in that prison for 5 years. If you promise to pay that man 100 bands, if you promise to pay him 10 bands, he been sitting in prison 5 years. Not a word has came up about you or Trap. You know what I'm saying? Not involved in Trap and none of this. I'm just saying everybody know that was all of them was beefing together. I'm going to tell you what happened that really fucked this whole shit up for Yella Beezy. Bro, that man been sitting there, he ain't never get his money. Why 5 years later they coming to get Yella Beezy? You know what I'm saying? The feds ain't just coming on no, oh, he just said this. Nah, they done really got some proof. They done really got some shit that's gonna stick. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, dog. That shit is bullshit. And that shit, the nigga Keywan fuck around and turned into goddamn Nino Brown. Oh yeah, if I'm going down, a whole lot of motherfuckers going down with me. The dude done sat in that bitch for 5 years. He ain't never get his bread out promise. He said, all right, fuck that. They gonna leave me out to dry. I got something for you bitches, goddamn it. Listen, man, that shit is crazy, dog. That shit is fucking crazy. Out of all this time, and I'm gonna say this too. This is what really goddamn fucked up the whole Dallas scene, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's why they done start this new Dallas shit. And shout out to New Dallas, man. I fuck with them boys hard about it. I always say head honcho a million, he the next one to sign. You know what I'm saying? Get him a big deal. He deserve it. He up next. Boom. Listen, man. When Mo3 died, Yella Beezy, along with Trap Boy Freddy, rap career dead. That shit, their career died with him. You know what I'm saying? Now, truth be told, Mo3 was a nigga who came from nothing. He had the humble beginning. You know, they had the pictures of him sleeping on the city bus. He was homeless. He was dusty. He was musty. He was crusty. He wasn't getting no money. You get what I'm saying? Now, he even said on one of his songs, y'all got no difference between getting money and stepping. And he said he been broke his whole life. He had time to do nothing but step on shit. Not condoning that. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, he didn't have shit. Hell, you got one of Trap Boy Freddy's first videos, Mo3 opening the door. He the dough man for him in the trap. You get what I'm saying? So we know Trap been having, you know what I'm saying? Yella Beezy, they all was getting their money. Mo3 was broke. That man came up and ran circles around them people. You hear me? I'm telling you that. And what it was, for him to come from the bottom and run right past them people and take it up top like that shit is crazy. They ain't like that shit, man. Jealousy and greed got a whole city tore up. And like I said, ever since Mo3 died, from what I just understood and what I just found out, Mo3 done dropped more songs since he been dead in the last 5 years than Yella Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy. And let's keep it a bean. Trap Boy Freddy can't fucking rap. That boy, that's ass. Now, do he get money? Of course. Know what I mean? Niggas had diamonds he had diamonds in his mouth way back before niggas was even, know what I mean? That shit was even a thing. Yeah, he get money, but rapping, no. Bunions. That boy buns. I ain't gonna hold you. Yella Beezy, he could have been a big pop star. He could have been out of here. But he steady wanted beef. All they had to do was catch that fade, the little boxing match. Ain't no telling where it would have went. I always wanted them to all get together and stick together where it all started. And allegedly it all started because of Go Yayo. Free Yayo, man. Know what I mean? Hopefully he don't come home and be on no bullshit after this get money little Ronnie situation. We never know though. We'll see. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that shit was crazy, dog. That shit was crazy. And all this supposed to be over. Go Yayo and a bitch. Know what I mean? What kind of shit is that, dog? That shit is crazy, man. And to be honest, to this day still, Mo3 one of my top 5 dead or alive, I'ma say. That man, that was cold, man. His music was, hey, that's my boy right there, you hear me? Talk that shit, you hear me? And man, listen, boy, Mo3 was him, dog. I ain't gonna lie, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. And his potential, his ceiling, it wasn't none. And to get cut short like that shit crazy, man. That's life. What can you do about it? You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, you know, innocent until proven guilty. We'll see. But if you got any ounce of common sense, you already know. Buddy in there telling. The nigga Key1, he telling it all. He ain't never received that payment he was supposed to get. So, in the midst of all this, not only did we lose Mo3, now Yella Beezy finna be gone from his family. He finna be out. Apparently he bond out here, be home tomorrow. We'll see how it all work out, man. But like I say, man, there's a lot to catch up on. Oh, shit, I ain't even get into the whole goddamn, the Rolling 60s indictment. Man. Before I get there, RIP to Mo3, condolences his family. You know what I mean? Listen, for Yella Beezy, I don't know if he did it or not. I ain't here to take sides of none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? None of these niggas ain't my partners. They ain't none of my homeboys for real. It's just, I'm just telling y'all the news. Keeping you up to date with what's going on. Giving you my unpopular opinion at the same time. Boom. That's that. So, back to this Rolling 60s indictment, right? Out in LA. We done switched from Texas, now we on the West Coast. Man, listen, man. These niggas here, dog. The shit is crazy, bro. And to be honest, it don't look good for Big U. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you can see how he was handling shit. He was really, you know what I mean, running shit and this and that, and he was the head of his set and all that. Cool. You know what I'm saying? The fucked up part is, and it's the whole, the podcast shit, the Adam 22 shit that they mentioned in the paperwork, the interviews that they doing about this shit. The nigga Brick Baby, I was blowed because I've been, in my personal opinion, I always thought the nigga Brick Baby was just talk a little too much about the wrong shit. You know what I mean? If you're an active gang member and you know street shit, you don't supposed to be up here in front of this white man talking street business and real business. You know what I'm saying? For the world, for everybody. You don't supposed to know that shit. Like when he was talking about, oh, you can't say get back for Vaughn no more. You can't say this and that with him. Bro, what? Why? This nigga leaked that shit years ago before Dirk got picked up on that. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed, if you know that shit, you don't supposed to be talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the business don't supposed to be put out in front of the world where you gotta, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And if I'm not mistaken, the nigga Loose Cannon, I ain't too up on him, but I'm almost 98% sure. Nigga Loose Cannon was on there talking with Wack 100 on Adam 22 show, and they was talking, and Loose Cannon was saying that basically Big U is the one who set up Nipsey. He said Big U called him like 5 minutes before Nipsey got shot. I'm like, damn, boy, you heard they killed Nip, this and that. Nipsey ain't even dead yet. You know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, I'm gonna call you back. Then Nipsey ended up getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, the whole Big U, Nipsey, and the nigga Shitty Cuz, whatever, the nigga who actually got charged with it, but they all from the same set. They all from the same game. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. So it's all on some shit where it's so much shit that they got on this man. Bro, listen, y'all, man, listen, dog. This nigga Big U, 58 years old. He real deal damn near 60, getting locked up and probably gonna have to do more than 60 on this gang shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting no bond. He didn't get one, and 9 times out of 10, he not finna get one. They got this man accused of murdering one of his own artists who used to live with him as a kid. He coached playing football behind a diss track.
New details this afternoon about the man accused of being a longtime leader of the Rolling 60s Crips gang. Eugene Henley Jr. has become known in recent years for his charity work to reduce gang violence. Now the FBI is accusing him of running a criminal enterprise that committed a series of crimes, including a murder back in 2021. NBC4's Alex Rozier live with details you see for the first time and only on 4. Alex.
Michael, Big U is in federal custody right now. Prosecutors say they have probable cause to believe that he killed a man in Las Vegas in 2021, then dragged his body into the desert. Today, I learned the man killed is closely connected to Big U's family.
When did you ever really learn how to play the drum?
Eugene Henley Jr.'s podcast, seen here on YouTube, is one of many ways he made his name.
It's season 2 of Checking In.
Henley Jr., known as Big U, interviewed celebrities.
The big homie. Yes, sir.
And he's run a charity and music label. But the feds say he's also a longtime leader of the Rolling 60s Crips street gang. And now he's in custody for racketeering crimes that include the murder of rapper Rayshawn Williams. Court papers say Williams, seen here on Instagram, was an artist for Big U's label Unique Music. And in 2021, prosecutors say Williams wrote a song, quote, dissing Big U. Documents say Big U then kidnapped and murdered Williams in Las Vegas in retaliation for perceived disrespect. But before Williams was a rapper, he was a wide receiver for Crenshaw High School. The day after he was killed, the football program announced his death in this post on Instagram, saying in part, quote, he was a special guy to all of us. And not only did he play for Crenshaw, the wide receiver was teammates with Big U's son, Dayon Henley. This LA Times video shows Henley throwing a pass to Williams. Dayon Henley is now a linebacker for the LA Chargers. In 2023, the Times wrote a story about him with the headline, conceived in prison, Dayon Henley was born into the dangerous world of his dad, who put him on a path to the NFL. Dayon's quoted in the article saying, it's one heck of an origin story, adding, you know how they talk about anti-heroes, the people who are the bad guys but they really aren't? That's my dad. But now his dad, Big U, is back in custody, and the feds say he's connected to a number of crimes, including the murder of his son's high school teammate, Rayshawn Williams.
And the shit is so crazy about it. This was what, I believe it said 2020, RIP to the rapper. I can't think of dude's name off the top of my head, but he was a football player. You fight that way. Man, listen, bro. They real deal, and I don't know if these phones, and I always say I don't trust these phones, but nonetheless, if these phones are just computer chips that never die, but they real deal got documentation on him killing the boy in the sense of they was at dude. Let's say they say Big U pulled up to the studio at 7 o'clock. Dude get to the studio at 9. Big U leave the studio at 12:30. From 12:45 till about 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, Big U tracking devices or his what his locator services on his phone was cut off. So for about 2-3 hours, they don't know where he was. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck y'all know this 5 years later? You know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me y'all knew this 5 years ago and y'all just not charging him with that now? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, what type of games they really be playing? Or how the fuck, or you can actually just trace a nigga phone 5 years ago and know where he was at here. Like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy. So either the phones is just really that tracking devices to that severity, or they done known about this man killing somebody 5 years ago and they just let him hang out and do his thing and just try to build up more and more shit just to hang him. And you know what, LA, they don't play that shit, dog. Shit, they got down, what's I believe the first script, nigga, Tukey Williams, hung him. Like, they don't play that shit by that gang shit, boy. If I ain't mistaken, Cali down there like Texas, boy, you can get a death penalty. You know what I mean? On some shit where, hey, innocent till proven guilty, I'm just saying they don't look good. You know what I mean? But if he was to get caught, if he was to get found guilty of this, they could possibly give him a needle. Same thing with Yella Beezy. They could possibly give him the needle. Texas and Cali don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? All behind what? You know, like, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, dog. Listen, in a nutshell, though, man, like I said, it was a full weekend review. You know what I mean? I've been handling my business. I got 6 kids. I don't be having time like all the rest of these YouTubers and just every time a story drop, get up and just, you know what I mean, jump right on it. So I just hit y'all with a quick recap video. Say thank y'all for my 1,000 subscribers. Now I'm finna take this shit harder, but I'm finna get into busting down. I'm gonna bust down a lot of more individual stories. This is just a weekend review, and I'm gonna try to stay up on top of more shit more now. You know what I mean? Because at this point, y'all looking for me, I'm gonna beat up. You heard me? That's it for this one, though, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be easy out there, man. Guilt. I'm out.
I'm trapping, booming, bunking, serving these junkies. Nigga, it's nothing. My young niggas coming, I'm throwing them something. 30 minutes later, they pockets be jumping. We solid 100, counting these hundreds. Broke niggas hating, but they ain't saying nothing. So they bitches I'm stuffing. I fuck her, she coming. She tell me she love me, but I don't say nothing.